So some of you guys want to know the story about Emily. Without Emily, none of us would be here. Okay, Emily is the OG. She is the true hero of this story. Knoll will always regret the day she let Emily come to the shelter because, unlike she says, it's just for young children. There's no moms, there's no adults around. There's just little kids and toddlers that can't tell anyone what's happening to them until Emily comes. Emily was 15 years old when she started having some problems at home and was fighting with her parents, so she ran away. Knoll was like, oh, sweet, a free babysitter. I'm sick of hearing these kids cry, so she lets her stay. When Emily got to the shelter, she realized she couldn't leave. She had no idea her mother was coming to the door every day begging to see her daughter. Every day for 2 months, Knoll refused to let her in. She was horrified by the bullying, violence, and pressure to herself and the other pupils by Knoll and her lover Intigam. She says that they were tortured, their hands and their heads were set on fire with pre-watered alcohol. They were forced to dig through the garbage. She was forced to bathe the young children, watch them bathe their clothes, bathe their floors. Knoll asked Emily to go on the television show and claim that her mother was a drug addict who tried to sell her for 5,000 manots. And she refused to say this about her mother because she loved her. And so she was locked in a shower room for a day without food. While in the shower, Knoll's boyfriend sexually assaulted her. Emily reported that there were supposed to be 22 children living there, and that's what Knoll told everybody, but there were only 7. When people would ask Knoll what happened to children who went away, she would say that they had chicken pox, fell ill, went to some event, or were at school. Where are those kids? Emily says that when the little residents of the shelter told her that they were very, very hungry, Knoll told her she could dig in the trash for them. And they did, and started eating it, and Knoll filmed them and laughed. None of the children were given shampoo, soap, showers. They were beaten with the phone cord on a regular basis and made to sleep on a bare floor. Same girl. She says that there was only monitoring one time, but they knew about it and cleaned everything beforehand. According to her, the children were given extremely heavy sleeping pills, which made it very difficult to wake up. Emily said food was very scarce, even though there was a garage and a separate warehouse full of fresh fruit and food and diapers for the children brought by donors. Emily was forced to load up all these donations into a taxi, and it went away and never came back. Emily's mom finally got the proper authorities involved, who allowed her to go back home to her mother, where Emily told her mom everything. She took her to the police and interviewed both of them together, trying to hide their identity, but Knoll knew exactly who it is, and she is pissed. In several posts, she talks about how betrayed she feels by Emily.